welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. I'm Elizabeth and I make videos on lifestyle and mom content here on YouTube. This is only my second month of filming, so I'm at an exciting spot in my YouTube journey where everything is still very new to me, and I'm also sharing this journey with my first pregnancy journey, so it's been a lot. But thank you to all my new subscribers. I'm so glad that you are here. If you're watching and you're not subscribed, please don't forget to subscribe and to like this video. I really enjoy the creative aspect of YouTube, and I'm looking forward to making more videos that are a little bit more diverse, especially once the baby's here. I would love to do a little bit of fashion and more lifestyle videos than just baby content. So if that's the kind of thing you're into, then just join our little tiny family here. I would love to have you. Today's video is going to be 32nd week of pregnancy and the doctor appointments that I have had because this is a high-risk pregnancy. So if you're interested in that, then watch on. I'm going to insert a clip here of my update before my OB appointment and second non-stress test, and then I'll be back and I'll let you guys know how my appointments went today. Hey guys, I am currently 32 weeks and 2 days pregnant, and I just wanted to film a clip before my doctor's appointments tomorrow and then some clips after. So for week 32, I have been experiencing some old and new pregnancy symptoms. So one of the newer ones was a lot of nausea the last couple of days. That's different. I haven't had that since my first trimester. And then I also have been experiencing pressure. Feels like the baby is like bearing down on me. So the pain from last week is mostly gone from like my pelvic area, but it's feeling more pressure at this. I'm feeling more pressure at this point, and it just feels like he's very low. I've had some coworkers comment that I look like I'm carrying low. Take that for what it is. I also have been not sleeping. I'm up a lot during the night. I can't stay asleep. I feel like I have to move constantly, and my restless leg syndrome is very bad. I cannot enjoy a TV show or a YouTube video laying down or sitting like I used to be able to. It's just impossible at this point because my legs make me feel like I should be moving literally all the time. At this point, I am so over everything. Pregnancy wise, I'm tired of all the doctor's appointments because I have so many during the week. And I'm also just tired of being pregnant. I'm ready to meet our son and have our baby. But obviously, you know, I still have things that I need to do. I'm going to be uploading a video of me getting ready the last bits for the baby, because most stuff is pretty, well, not most. A lot of things are done. We just need to do some finishing touches for sure. So I'm going to be filming that. Tomorrow I have an ultrasound at fetal medicine, and then Friday I have a non-stress test, and I also have a regular OB appointment. Another update I have is I started my non-stress tests on Monday. My doctor has decided that I need to have 2 a week now that I'm 32 weeks pregnant. And they had to do the test twice because my baby does not like monitors, does not like Dopplers. And so once they strapped it on pretty tight, and he got very upset about that, and he was moving a ton. At one point towards the end of the 20 minutes that they had me on the monitor, he was kicking the monitor every second. It was very consistent. It was like boom, 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 boom. Like I have a video that I sent my husband. That's how mad he was. He was trying to get the monitor off of him. So when the nurse came in to look at our reads, she said, I have to do another one. Basically, when you do a non-stress test, if you've never had one, they hook you up to 2 monitors that are attached to your belly. Excuse my dog. There's people walking their dog outside. There is one monitor for contractions and one monitor for the baby's heartbeat. And so if the baby moves too much, they can't get an accurate read on the heart rate because it just keeps dropping out. And that's what was going on with my son. So she ended up having me like hold the monitor on my belly. I had to like press it down, and it was just interesting because I would feel him trying to move and like squirm, and I would talk to him and say, hey kiddo, like I need you to stay there, because if you don't, it's getting late. They're going to send us to the hospital, or they're going to do an ultrasound. Like, it's just going to be a mess. So sometimes when I talked to him, he seemed to kind of chill a little bit. But then there were some times that I would talk to him and it made literally no difference, and he would still be just squirming around in there. But they did finally come in and say, okay, the second read was successful. You can go home. He looks good. So I have another one of those on Friday, and I'm hoping that it goes well, but I'm also excited just to have him. 32 weeks would be too early. So I really hope that we can have him, you know, by 36 or 37 weeks though, because he's been ready to come into the world for a long time. And I'm so tired of the diabetes, and I'm so tired of just being huge and being pregnant. It's not something I've enjoyed a lot, to be honest with you. I enjoy feeling him move, but other than that, I think because of all the complications, it's been really hard to enjoy it the way that I feel like I've seen family members do. So, but that's my little update before my doctor's appointment. So we'll see how those go. Okay, I'm back. So today was my routine OBGYN appointment combined with a non-stress test at my OBGYN. This is my 32nd week of pregnancy, and so we're finally starting to be able to see the finish line, but it's still so far away that it doesn't feel real to me yet. Today, the non-stress test went so much better than the one on Monday. He didn't stay still, okay? But he also did not try to kick the monitor off every 2 seconds. So that was such a relief for me. Their fire alarms went off in the middle of my NST, and I was like, do I get up or do I stay? And the nurse finally comes in and says, they're just testing, don't worry. I was just laying there like, what's going on? I had this test at a different office. The nurse was so nice. She asked if I needed water. She turned on the TV for me, because you're basically laying there 20 to 30 minutes with nothing to do. And it's hard to be like on your phone because you're laying back, and like, unless you want to hold your phone up like this. So I had a better NST experience at this office. The nurse was nice on Monday, but this one was like really nice. And I think it helped the NST to go better because baby wasn't stressed because I wasn't stressed. It was also my third one in this whole pregnancy, so I felt a little more prepared. His heart rate looked good. He was moving a lot, so that was super encouraging. The doctor came in during my NST to look at the results from the NST, and she said, he looks amazing. I don't see any problems. And I was like, I didn't either, so it's good. I have seen this doctor once before. In my specific OB center, they have so many doctors, you guys. So many doctors. So I've seen this one. This is my second or third time. I don't know. I'd have to ask my husband. Second or third time seeing this doctor. And she went over the basics with me. We talked about my blood sugars for my gestational diabetes, how my insulin has been going. We talked about the pain I've been experiencing and how that's normal and ways that I can help it. She recommended either a chiropractor or physical therapy. I think I'm going to try prenatal yoga first. I've never been to a chiropractor. Going first during a pregnancy scares me. And then also we talked about labor and delivery. So my husband got to come in the middle of the NST. So he was there for the OB appointment, and he asked her, hey, you know, when are we going to have a better idea of like timeline for this? It might sound strange that we're asking for a timeline for labor and delivery, but when you are a gestational diabetes mom that is insulin controlled, even if you are diet controlled, but more if it's insulin controlled, you get told from the beginning of that insulin diagnosis that you will probably be induced before 40 weeks. So we wanted to know, do we have a time frame for induction? Are we still good for a vaginal delivery? And the doctor told us that they're going to have to work with the fetal medicine office to look at my blood sugars and see when they want to induce. One of the negatives of having to go to fetal medicine and a regular OB is that one thing I find, whether they're trying to take care of us or not, which usually they are, sometimes fetal medicine will say, oh, you have an OB appointment. You can talk to them about it. The OB will say, oh, you have a fetal medicine appointment. You can talk to them about it. So sometimes I feel like there are too many cooks in the kitchen. People aren't communicating as they should. Unless something really bad happens, like when I went to the hospital 2 weeks ago. But with that being said, it was the first time that a doctor has told us it will depend on your blood sugars. Everyone else has told us it will depend on the baby's size. So at our ultrasound yesterday, he actually was measuring in the 87th percentile. His head was in the 98th percentile and his stomach was in the 98th percentile. He's a big boy. When they measured my belly at the OB, he was also measuring big. So our gut feeling has always been that he will be here sooner rather than later. So we will see if that continues to be the case for us. I don't see his growth slowing down a ton. My blood sugars have been higher because of my placenta, not lower. So we shall see what happens there. So the doctor basically told us 38 to 39 weeks, they will try to keep him in there as long as they can. So that's just the latest that he will be inside my body. So we are anxiously awaiting his arrival. For me, I feel like I've been fixating on it a lot and I need to just let it go and know that he's going to be here when he's going to be here. We've made it through so many preterm delivery scares, so my body's done its job. The doctor said even if he was born tomorrow, 32 weeks gestation, he would have great odds of being fine. The ultrasound went well. They said that he looked healthy. They said that he looked good. They didn't see any issues. They did give us some pictures and he's so squished in there that they're not good pictures anymore, which is fine with me. They also said that my sugars looked like they were pretty well controlled, so that was good to hear. Basically, this week has been good appointments, no problems, and I'm so grateful for that. My blood pressure has been good. So feeling pretty good about it. The only other symptom I wanted to add that I don't know if I did earlier was the fatigue. I'm so tired, you guys. I got home from work early today because it was a half day and I just slept for 3 hours. I'm just so tired. So I know they say you won't sleep when you have your child. I know that's probably true. But with everything we've been through, I really do believe that even if I don't get a lot of sleep with him, it'll be different than how I've been feeling with a high-risk pregnancy, you know? So anyway, that's my 32-week update. Let me know if you have any questions below, and I will do my best to answer them. I hope that you guys have a great rest of your day, and I will talk to you guys next time.